Top? Don't sing.
That's not ZZ Top.
I know, that's what I said.
ZZ Top, man. I used LaGrange on one of the shorts that I did for the channel the other day. That brought back memories. My dad used to have, I think, 3 or 4, back when CDs first came out. My dad had like 3 or 4 of the ZZ Top albums on a CD, and I was constantly using those. But
Are
anyway,
we live?
Yeah, we're live. I wouldn't be talking about that unless we are live. We are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Friday live stream right here on the Flipside. I'm Sam.
I'm Jessie.
And I'm JT.
We are going to be playing this thing right here, Grand Central Skyport. This is a new game that is on Kickstarter right now from 25th Century Games. One of 4 different games that you can go back at the same time.
What?
Yeah, it has 4 games in the Kickstarter.
JT's looking right now.
And you can back all 4 of them, or you can piecemeal it. You can back just one of the 4 if that's the only one that appeals to you. You can do that. So
where's my Kickstarter at? I want to see it.
It's a pretty cool Kickstarter there. It is Grand Central Skyport. Sorry, no, that's my bad. There is another one called Wine Cellar on that Kickstarter. Grand Central Skyport. And then there's another one called Big Sur.
Oh, yeah, that one. I saw that one. Yeah, I just didn't realize.
And then there's another one called Sand Bottle or Bottle of Sand or something like that. I can't remember what that one's called. But so it's a 4-banger. It's one that you can actually go and get 4 games. You can get 4 deluxe games, and the reason I'm saying this is because I've already backed it, and I think they all look good. So I'm just going to go ahead and say it. We backed the deluxe version for $75. You can get 4 deluxe versions of the games for $75. Or you can get 4 games that are the normal version for $65.
Nice.
So,
or you can get one big giant game of something else for $385. Your choice. Your choice. Just whatever you like.
However you go there.
Sand art. Yes, thank you, Luke. It was called sand art.
Sand art.
It's sand art that's in a bottle, I think.
Yes, it shows a bottle full of sand.
That's why I thought it was sand
when
bottle.
I was in college, we did that with wax, not sand.
Wax? Really?
We'd take your kitchen pans, we'd melt different waxes and put different colored waxes in bottles.
Really?
Then you'd break the bottle off.
And then you have a candle.
Yeah.
Did you make candles, or did you just have bottle-shaped globs of wax?
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, yes, sand art is correct. 25th Century Games, thank you for being here, Chad. I appreciate it. He's here to make sure I do my job well. I've already spent the last half hour talking with him.
Doing it not well, or what?
No. I was just, he was doing his thing as a publisher, making sure that I had all my P's and Q's straight, basically. Right. So letting me ask him questions, that's not an indictment on Chad at all, but we're
thankful
or anything.
Thank you.
We're super thankful that he'll take time to do that.
Sounds like you're overly nosy.
No, I don't think he's nosy at all. I think it's just, I'm just.
I was joking.
Yeah, I know. We're always joking, but it's the good thing about it is that he's here, and if we have any questions,
welcome.
He will be at the ready.
Hopefully, we get something right.
Yep, I think we will get hopefully most of it right.
Perfect.
But if we don't, he'll be able to say, "Hey, fix it." All right, so. Grand Central Skyport. We'll go ahead and get down to the table here so that everybody can see what's going on. This is Grand Central Skyport. So we have...
Oh, you have to switch it.
I already did.
No, it didn't fit the other way on our camera.
Oh, yeah. Usually I want to have this facing you so that you can have that right side up. It don't fit on my table, and I could not... With our camera, I could not find the right angle for us to be able to fit all 3 of our things on here and have it switch the other way. So I apologize for that. So it's a little bit wonky that way. But it fits. It'll be good. No worries. All right, so everybody picks, first of all, a city that their Skyport is going to be located at. I gave you Paris.
I am from Paris.
Would you like Tokyo?
No,
that was
Paris
the other one.
Works perfect.
Paris works perfect. All right, good.
Give me a croissant and I'm good.
All right, and then Jessie has New York. But then you also have airships that you'll start with as well, but they don't match any of the things that are on your Skyport, and I think that's on purpose. Anyway, we also start with a hand of 2 airship cards. Now, in your airship cards, I need you to look to see if you have any wilds. Wilds look like this. They're brown. If you have any browns, and then they also have this graphic here where it has 3 balloons on one. If you don't have any of those, we're good to go.
We do not look and tell in Paris.
Okay. No
I
look
do
and
not have
tail.
it.
All right. Karen is here. Hello. Matthew Vincent is here. Cover
Hello, hello.
reminds me of BioShock 3.
Yeah.
Does it?
It's got great art. This is cool art.
All
I
right.
like the...
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do.
it definitely reminds me of BioShock 3.
Bushman is here. Hello, Eric. I'm sorry. I know you have a complex. I have to tell you hello. Otherwise, you get mad at me. So, hello, Eric. Good to have you here.
That guy, does he still have a collection? Did he have to give it up? I can't remember what happened last time.
All right. Karen is here. Hello. I already said hello to Matthew and Luke, so we're good to go. All right. So what we're going to be doing here is game is going to last a number of rounds until we get down to this station closing. And then if somebody, once this gets revealed, then we'll go one more turn. So everybody has the same number of rounds, same number of turns. I figured I would be the start player since I'm the only one that knows how to play the game. Once we reach that, we do equal number of turns. So if since I'm the first player, if you reveal it, then she will have another turn, and then game's end.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So that's how that goes. That triggers the end of the game, and then we continue playing without that round so that everybody has the same number of turns.
Okay.
All right. On your turn, you're going to go through exactly 4 phases. The first phase is the arrival phase, where you're going to play a card out of your hand into your Skyport. And these are airships that are basically showing up to your Skyport.
Perfect.
All right. When you play out a card from your hand, for example, I'm just going to say that this was in my hand. If I play this, I can play it on one side or the other. I can't play it in the middle anywhere.
Okay.
All right. When you play it out, that's your arrival phase. Then you move on to your Skyport phase, which is where you're going to be able to move the card that you played, and the bottom of the card tells you where you can move it.
Well, not all of them.
Well, where you can move it.
I like it.
But some cards will say other things, like this one says switch any stack. Switch with any stack, that kind of stuff. So it tells you what you can do. So it gives you your action during the Skyport phase. So if I played this one, I can move it 2 to 3 spaces, which means I can go 1, 2, 3, or I can go 1, 2.
Sure.
All right, and I can place it right in there. When you do that, if it is adjacent to a color that an airship that matches in color, those will collapse into a single stack. All right. So, but you can normally not place these things on top of other cards. You have to place them on the ends and then move them into a collapsible stack.
Okay.
Wilds, however, can be placed on top of a stack. They don't have to be placed on one end or the other of your Skyport. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Now, another thing that it does, when you place this in and whatever it moves, in the Tycoon phase, we'll talk about Tycoons in a moment, that's the third phase. It's triggering off your Tycoon abilities, but we're not there yet. The fourth phase, rather, is the Acquire phase, where you're going to be moving on the rondelle out here. The number that's on the card that you played is the number of movement spots that you have on the rondelle.
Oh, okay.
The rondelle has to be moved clockwise fashion, never counterclockwise. And you can move up to the number that you have. You never have to move the full amount, but you must move. You cannot stay where you are. You must move. So it is basically one, with this card, 1, 2, or 3 spaces.
Yep.
When you land on a spot, it triggers that ability. For example, this one says gain this airship card or a station card. So if I land here, I can take this card or I can take one of these station cards.
Okay.
If I land here, I can immediately move a stack that matches this color, but I also get the card. So I get the card, and I can also immediately do this. Card, and I look in my Skyport, and so it is possible for you to, I have to double check this, but I'm pretty sure it's possible for you to get this more than once. No, it's not. Because once you get it,
you'd have the first one.
Right.
Yep.
So this is like a race. You're racing to get the 7. Once the 7's gone, the rest of us are racing to get the 5, and so forth and so on. Same thing is true over there. You get that card, and you check to see if you have one of each color represented in your Skyport. If you do, you get to take the top. All right. That one's the same as this one over here. It's just another station that you can add to your thing. This one over here, you get this card, and you can immediately move a stack. So it looks like the opposite ends are the same, basically. Down here, you can gain this card, or you can choose to take one of these Tycoon stacks. Each of these Tycoon stacks, there's basically 4 of each, but they have different things. Like, for example, they have different abilities. So this one says, after you play a compass or a green airship, you check to see if you can do one of these things down here. This one, after you play a compass or a star, you look down here to see if you have any of these going on. This is purple airship, this is blue airship. So each one basically does the same thing, but it has different requirements that it's going to...
and we're taking out the top.
I believe so, yes. I'll double check that. Or Chad can just tell us, one of the two.
Please, monsieur.
Oh, he's role-playing over here. All right, so you have to choose which one you're going to take. But you can take this or from the promenade. Down here, it's the same thing. So you gain this, or you can choose from one of the things down here.
Yep.
All right. Now, talking about Tycoons for a little bit, because during the arrival phase is where you will play a Tycoon out of your hand. When you take a Tycoon, it comes up into your hand.
Oh.
So you will... But when you play a card into an airship into your Skyport, you have to go on the edges here. Tycoons, however, go onto a actual station.
Okay.
All right, and they will match. They will match the station here.
Got it.
And once you place a merchant in that station, you can't ever move him again. You are stuck with that merchant. Stations. When you get new stations, they must go on one end of the Skyport.
Can 2 stations touch?
I just asked him that question. Crap, what the heck? Stupid.
What did you just do?
That was dumb. Chad says you take it off the top. So you can't
Perfect.
look through the stack.
Yep.
So you must take the top one. See, I'm going to pause that because I'm going to look. That is one of the questions I just asked Chad. And let me go ahead.
I just say thank you in French. Merci beaucoup. Is
Yes,
that what it is?
merci beaucoup.
There you go.
Merci.
You're not from friggin' France. You're from London.
Let's see. Yes, stations enter like a balloon. So, yes. Stations
Come on the end.
must come into one or the other.
Okay.
Stations enter on the sides just like a balloon. So if you have one on the side, it would be side by side. Yeah. So if you have a station over here, you have to put it right here.
Perfect.
Yeah. Or you can put it over here.
Sure.
One of the two. Now, why is it important? You'll notice that some of your stations have color preferences on both sides of them. The reason that's important is for in-game scoring. So, for example, let's say that I had these 2 guys here at the end of the game, and I had a Tycoon down here as well. Let's say I didn't have a Tycoon first. I have 2 cards here. Each column is going to score a number of points for you, equal to the number of cards times the number of stars.
Gotcha.
But if your column color doesn't match that side, you can't use the star that's on your station. It's only stars on your cards. And some cards will have stars on them, some of them don't.
Okay.
Okay, so if this were the case right here, because I match, I would have 2 cards times 1, that's 2 points. But if it was on this side of the station, where it doesn't match, it would be 0 because I can't use my station's stars.
Perfect.
But that's another thing that Tycoons do for you. They add to the number of stars. So it's 2 times 2 now, which is 4 instead of 2. So that's another reason. But Tycoons will also have in-game scoring. Once you have this many things in your station, these icons in your station, you'll trigger this in-game scoring ability.
Okay.
And so basically this one, the Explorer, if you have 3 compasses in your Skyport anywhere, you're going to be able to score 2 points for each compass that's in your Skyport. But in addition to that, you'll also be able to trigger this off during the Tycoon phase.
Okay.
Which is that 3rd phase that I didn't talk about. So if you have Tycoons in your Skyport during the Tycoon phase, if you meet the whatever the requirement is, you'll be able to fire off that ability during the Tycoon phase. And most of them are, you can move stacks.
Okay.
In addition to whatever movement you get in the Skyport phase. Okay. So in the Skyport phase, you're going to take your airships and move them around. In the Tycoon phase, you'll be able to take some of those stacks and move them around as well. And again, the end course there being you're trying to score the most points at the end of the game. Okay?
Indeed.
That makes sense? Clear as mud?
Yep.
Chad, did I do okay?
There was some mud.
Yeah, there was some mud. There's always some mud when I'm explaining. Less so when you are. Let's see here. Finally got to join at the start of a play instead of at the end. Hello, everybody. That was Doug. Good to see you.
Welcome, sir.
Can also happen if you move a balloon within your station that is the only one between 2 stations.
For them touching.
Correct.
Yep.
Yes. So far, so good, Chad says. All right. So, let me see here.
It's so cold in here.
Some of the... Whenever you gain an airship card from the rondelle, it goes into your hand. It doesn't go directly out here.
Right. What if you have no cards in your hand left?
You shouldn't ever have that.
Okay.
You shouldn't ever have that. That was one of the things. At the beginning of your turn, you should always have the same number of cards in your hand. Because I think the only time you can place is during the arrival phase.
Okay.
You don't get to place any other time. So when you get a station into your hand, you're going to place that out instead of one of your airship cards.
The station would take a spot.
Yep.
Or that person would take a spot too.
Correct.
Copy. Okay.
Yeah. So you shouldn't ever run out of cards if we're doing things correctly.
That sounds possible.
A couple of different things. When you move airships, you're going to be moving the spots. So, for example, if I have a dude here, it's going to be 1, 2, 3 spaces.
Yep.
So just doing that. If you switch an airship, that means you're going to take that and put it where that one is and take that where that is.
Sure.
All right. Moving a stack allows you to wilds. If you play a wild into a stack, that allows everybody else to move a stack 1 space of their choice. Yep. And then when you move a station or a stack, wild airships, some wild airships will allow you to move a station or a stack, so you can actually, boom, do that as well. Switching stacks, we already talked about that. You're literally switching stacks like that. Now, this is a stack.
Yeah.
It constitutes a stack, even though there's only 1 card there. So you can take a wild card and add it to a stack of 1 card. So there's that. These things here denote how many of that kind of icon you have in your Skyport. So when you have 1 stack, you're able to trigger that ability. If you have played a compass or a blue airship, you can, in the Tycoon phase, figure out if you have 1 cargo in your Skyport already. Sure. Once you have 2, you've unlocked this ability. and you forego this ability because it's an upgraded version of that. And then once you have placed this, then you're able to do in-game scoring,
But you get
and you still get to fire off that second ability, that upgraded ability. So I think that's good enough.
I think that's good enough too.
You always start and end with the same number in your hand. You place a card at the beginning, which gives you movement for the player when you acquire a balloon or station into your hand.
Yep.
All right. So, all right. I think we're good to go. I will go first. So, let's see, Ham. I think I'm going to... I'm trying to see.
You're trying to see already?
No,
Right, no,
okay.
Come on.
This is orange,
Strategy.
right? This is orange. I'm pretty sure that's orange.
Nope, that's red.
Is that red?
This is orange.
That's orange. This is red.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, that's definitely orange. Okay, so red has the thingy. All right.
Red
got
is
it.
red.
Red has the thingy.
No, it's. I'm talking about the shape. This is more of a circle. That's more of a kind of a ovally
Are
looking
they all
thing.
the same?
No, because that red is different. Oh, I guess maybe.
The balloon might be the same. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
See, look, that's an orange.
Oh,
See the shape of the balloon?
sure.
Copy.
The shape of the carrier.
Yeah.
Is that the way we work around colorblind?
Orange has a
Oh,
little
yeah.
fin, and the reds have a little smokestack. I guess I don't know, but
The
anyway.
balloons are the same though.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Or in case of this purple,
So
It's
the
like Sailors,
whirly
yeah.
fin.
Right? They have the whirly you see on that thing.
I don't think that's gonna fly.
The
Same.
whirly gigs.
Yeah,
Let's
that thing's
see.
gonna be spinning like 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to place, my first is going to be placing that right there. This, during my, I can't remember phase names, so I'm going to keep this out here so I remember. So arrival phase was me playing this out from my hand. Skyport phase, I can move this card 2 to 3 spaces. I'll move him 1, 2, 3, like so. And if this one were blue, I would have been able to make it a stack, but it's not. So this just kind of sticks out here like this. And now, during my Tycoon phase, I don't have any Tycoons, so I don't do that. Acquire phase, I use my number here, which is up to 3. And so I can go 1, 2, or 3. I think I want that 1, 2, 3. I want this wild. Can you help me?
Of course. Why, of course, sir.
And that will come up into my hand. I don't have a complete set. I'm missing 3.
Everything.
Yeah, 3 of the 6. So not even going to worry about that. That's the end of my turn. Becomes your turn now.
All right. Too bad I wasn't paying attention to what he said.
Prototype
Valid.
contrast didn't print super well. The red is much darker for the production. Plus, the banner is unique shape, and the borders on the balloons are unique
Where
suit.
are we at here?
All right, so let me see.
That's a trick.
Yeah.
Okay,
I kind of want
get
that,
it.
but I don't. I kind of want that, but maybe I don't want that. I'm just gonna play this dude out here,
got it.
and I don't have to move him, right? Can I move this? Or we need this up?
No, you don't. You don't need it. Let's see.
We gotta move.
That over there.
All right. That will let me go.
During
what do I want?
your
Skyport phase.
Skyport phase. Our move, the active player follows the directions on the card to move the airship to its final location. If at the end of the card's movement there are 2 adjacent cards, they can consolidate into a single stack. There are 2 movement types.
What are you looking for?
It does not say may. Because you asked,
Do I have to move?
Do I
I
have
have
to
the same
move?
question because I'm like, why?
standard
why?
airship cards are moved within the player's Skyport. The active player follows the directions on the card to move the airship to its final location. So, if
So
you
if I
want,
play this one, I have to move it.
yes. How many does it allow you to move?
3.
Up to 3. So if you place it over there, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's a good question. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I'll figure out how to get
So
it over there.
yeah, you'll figure out how to get it over there, right? Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'm moving to here.
Okay.
And I get this, and then I can immediately move an orange stack, 1 or 2 spaces, but I don't have any orange.
How did you? No.
It was here.
No.
Yeah, my thing's a 3.
I know, but that's me.
Oh my gosh.
This is you.
Yeah, fair. Why do we have to have different colors?
What color?
We're not so smart in Paris.
How do
Well-
we know what color we are?
Yeah, what color are we?
You are blue always.
I'm always
Because
blue.
you're always blue, and you
Okay.
like blue as your
Is that
favorite
you
color,
are?
and you are orange as close to red as I
Where's
can
the
get it.
red one?
There isn't a red one, even with the.
Man, you gotta have a red airship. There's this cool red airship right here.
Okay, they
That's
did
fine.
send me.
That's
They
all
did
good.
send me
The
some.
orange one is fine.
Whatchamacallits. They did send me some, but I didn't use them because I didn't want to break them.
You're all right. I don't. That's fine. I'm just gonna go here.
They're
Fancy.
no, they're not fancy.
You mean
Well, they're
you-
fancier.
A stack.
See, this is what they sent me.
Matches
But
red, but I
but
don't have
again,
that.
I don't think they. Again, I think the one that this is supposed to be the
Wait,
red
he
one,
said the red is.
but the red isn't as good. So would you like to use these?
Way better.
Okay, that's
Come on
better.
now.
All right. Change mine out. We'll use all the good stuff.
Jeez.
We'll use all the good stuff.
Yeah, that is better.
Here, give me those.
That's so much better.
That's so much better. I agree.
There we go.
Love it.
Cheers.
Thank
All
you.
right, all right. See,
I'm picky. Sorry.
this
No,
is
I'm
the.
just-
Man,
That's
trying
what
to
he
keep
has
all
to
the
deal with.
monkeys happy in this house is
All
like.
right, fair. I moved your
sometimes
green
it's
hard
hard.
because it just looked like a. All right. Anyways,
Okay,
you're up, boss.
so I'm gonna go on the end for my arrival phase. Skyport, I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3. The same problem you had.
Same problem.
Get us closer.
I think Sam set it up that way.
I think he did. And then that allows me to move up to 3.
To be fair, when I set the game up, I had only read the rules once. I set the game up to have a better understanding of the rules. So how I set up your things, I have no idea if I did it well or not.
Can our skyships share spots?
Yes.
That'd be cool if they couldn't.
And I'm gonna take this one
It'd
instead
be
of a
rude if they
Skyport.
couldn't. But
I
orange.
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 To back it up, Chad said this is never optional. You must do
Must.
it.
That's
that
awesome.
adds to the spatial puzzle.
No,
That's
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right, are you done?
Yes, sir.
You got your thing?
I did.
All right.
got my
So
card.
now it's my turn.
When in France, we eat fries.
Because some of them aren't 2, 2, 3. They're
Don't show me your
Well,
cards.
shush. But because some of them
I
are
know, I
move
know.
3.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You're like, that doesn't work.
So I'm there.
You know,
Show me your cards.
as I'm trying to clarify in my own head
Oh.
the difference between that and that.
I'm going to.
I got you.
I'm going to place the orange here, and I have to swap with the red airship. So I'm going to swap
Is
like
there ever a
this.
maximum number
No,
of your city? Oh dear.
don't think so. Yeah, this is why.
We're
I'm going to be
not- we're
moving
not-
my.
we're
I'm
gonna
going to be
be-
moving my computer. I guarantee it. All right, and so this allows me in the Skyport phase to move 1. So I'm going to go there, and I can either take this card, or I can choose a Tycoon from down here,
Yep.
and I'm going to choose the Inventor. The Inventor says you may insert airships to the left or right of this station, then follow the normal movement rules. So this guy allows me to break that
Oh, normally.
placement of one or the other side. So, but he also has this thing that's automatically available to me. I can score. I don't have any requirements
Score.
for scoring at the end of the game. So I'm going to keep this in my hand because your Tycoons come up into your hand. I don't get to place them right away. And
gotcha.
your turn.
We got you. All right. Well, then I don't think I want what I think I wanted. No, I don't know what I want. Here, I'm going to play. This one I can swap with any stack.
Matthew Vincent says my Harmonies bag has a hole in it too. That was one of the things I brought up in my
know.
review because I was like, I have to mention that.
Your bag, the bag came with a
The
hole in
bag,
the
the
corner?
bag ripped open at the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had to sew it. Jess sewed it back together. But I've heard back from a couple of people said, no, my bag's fine, no worries. I heard back from one person after 3 plays, their bag burst out, and now Matthew said my bag burst out too, which is unfortunate. Which means it's a production issue.
quality.
Sure.
It's not just a random thing that happened.
Sure. I'm going to play this one down. I played it here, and then I swapped. And I'm going to move to here. And just because I can, I'm going to take that Explorer.
The Explorer. All right, there you go.
Dora, Dora, Dora.
I don't know why, but I am.
Dora.
I went there. That was
Dora.
my fault.
I'm sorry, Matthew. If you sew it back, it works fine.
Yep, that's what I did.
Just get some needle and thread, and you're good.
Hot glue.
True, true.
You know what
tape.
I do? The truth of the
tape.
matter is the best thing you do is you take your Crown Royal bag when you don't need it anymore, and you just swap out all your game bags with those. They work great.
Those are good bags.
They're really good bags.
That's a lot of Crown Royal, brother.
Right?
I'm just saying. So I have a
You
question.
can't have too much of a good thing.
No. So if I play the card here,
Yep.
I have to ask because I'm visual.
You can move 3
1,
spaces.
2, 3, but it doesn't get to stack because there's not.
Yes, it does.
It does.
Because
It
it's
does, 'cause
And
it's,
it goes
it's
1, 2, 3.
One.
no
Nope,
Two.
this one doesn't count.
Yep, it's the 1, 2, 3. You're adjacent
and
to
still
these two,
adjacent.
so it'll collapse into this.
Okay. So here's my,
Placement, and you move,
and then
it collapse. Right. And so now
And you hear
that's
one of
your
the
forward
balloons
movement.
go off into the distance.
My Crown Royal bag is full of marbles.
I've lost my marbles.
Get another bottle.
2, 3.
Karen says, I'll have to check my bag. Just got the game.
And I can move up to 4, so I'm gonna actually move to here, which is
That
1,
gets you the
2,
card.
3.
That gets you the card, the orange card.
Yes.
And you can immediately move a stack that matches that color. So it's an orange one, right?
An orange stack, 1
Yes.
space if you
So
like.
you can move that 1 space if you wish, because that's red. It's not
Yeah.
matching right now. But
I
you don't
could
have to.
Move it here.
Yes, you could.
Okay. Sure.
Okay,
I don't know if that's good, but I'm gonna try that anyway.
All right. I am going to place my inventor. 1, 2.
Oh, wait, I don't get to put that down yet. I'm sorry. I was just looking.
Yeah, I
I'm
like
just
the
looking.
concept of the puzzly part of this.
I'm going to place. I'm not going to place my inventor yet. I'm going to place this guy right here. And that allows me to move up to 2. So I will go ahead and go 1, 2. And I gain this airship card or this station card. I think I'm going to gain the airship card. So that's all that goes there.
I have another question.
Yes.
So if this card is in my hand, switch with a red airship, I can't play it because I can't switch.
If you can, it
move
says
one.
if
All
If
right,
I
well, I'm going to
can't,
play this person down here.
if I have the ability, if I can switch, I have to. But if I don't have a piece, could I play this, or do I have to wait till I get a red?
Oh, I'm assuming if you can't do it, you can't do it.
Yeah, that seems like it would be part of that spatial puzzle again, like he was saying earlier. If you can't do what it says, because it's not
Right.
it's not optional.
Right.
So if you can't do it,
You don't.
then you can't play that card
can't
yet.
play that card. See.
Oh, I
that's what
would no. I was thinking the other way. If you can't do it, then it just doesn't happen. Because you could get stuck with 2 cards in your
That's
hand that you
true,
can't
you
do.
could.
Right, like
yeah,
I
so
couldn't-
I would
Chad,
assume.
Chad, we need
Chad?
your help, Chad.
I don't know what voice Sam is using.
I know.
That was
Can
kinda
Immediately move.
Okay, so we're talking about this card right here, Chad. It says that you have
On
to
mine.
switch it with a red airship,
weird. And I don't have a
and
red.
she doesn't have any red airships.
Oh,
So
take that.
either JT's posit that you would be able to play the card, just the ability doesn't happen, or can you not play the card because you can't do the
Do
action?
the action.
Sorry.
Who
You can
knows?
still play
just
But
can't
if
do the
you
action.
don't have that color ship, it's fine.
Got it.
There
Okay,
you go.
thank
So-
you.
JT's posit was correct.
Normally.
Wow. And he's modest too, folks.
And that's true as well. Very true. All right. You're up, boss.
My turn or her turn?
Her turn.
Oh, me
Okay,
again.
there you go.
Okay.
He's correct. Blocking that could stalemate your hand if you don't have the right colors.
Right, I got it.
Then you'd have to create another thing where you can dump your hand. They probably
Right,
didn't want to do that.
Didn't want to do that.
Yeah. That would make your
Not me.
drawback difficult.
Okay, I'm gonna play this here, but I cannot switch it with a red. I don't have a red.
What a pain in the butt these rules are.
I love it. So I can move one space.
Yep.
So I will move this.
And you can either get that card or you can get
We
this
have
station.
those same colors, so I'm gonna get this card.
Okay. Okay. On my oh wait, have you done your turn? All of your turn? Yes, you
Yeah.
have, because you gained. All right, so on my turn, I'm going to place right here. I'm going to place my inventor out. And
Mine only let me move one, unfortunately, and that hurt.
this allows me to move up to 4. But I just want to move 1 because I will gain this card. And if I have a matching set, I have a ticket, a cargo, and a compass. I get to take this.
It's first player advantage. That's what that is.
No, it's not.
Yep. Built in there. First player advantage. That's what I'm calling it. Let's see here. This is
You
bad.
can always play the card, but you must execute the action if possible.
possible. Got
That's a
it.
good
Thank you
way to
very
say
much.
it.
Yep. This is not great, no matter how I look at it. I don't want to play either one of these right now. I'm going to shift this over before I do anything. I'm going to play this blue one down right here. I have to switch it with an orange airship, which I don't have.
Oh, I should
And
have
I'm
put
going
this
to move
somewhere
one
else.
space here. And
May I
take
do
this
one thing?
guy.
I'm sorry.
Hell
Peter?
no.
Yes, I can.
All right,
You said
whatever.
once they're there, you can't
I'll let
do it.
everybody get a one free thing.
Oh,
I didn't read
goodness.
this whole thing.
Oh
I gotta
my
read.
goodness.
I gotta read. I hate reading. I don't really
All
hate
right,
reading.
you're up.
I just
Okay.
yeah. I told you. I took a picture of this and I was like, "Holy Bigfoot!
We're not gonna
Bigfoot
be
print
able to
Batman."
fit this,
yeah,
yeah.
we will. We'll fit.
Okay, so for this move, I'm gonna place here,
Okay.
and it says switch
With any stack.
So I could switch this one to here to get the yellow on the yellow.
Yep, you
Right?
could.
No, you can switch them, yes.
Yes, switch them.
Yeah,
Gotcha, I
but
see
you
what
can't.
you
You
mean.
can't get them in the same
But
stack yet.
Oh, that doesn't really help. Switch with any stack. Well, I could do this,
Yes,
and then this compounds.
I believe so.
Yep.
Because you're adjacent to this now, so it would collapse. Because it says at the end of the movement,
Right.
which that is the movement
Sure.
action. Yeah. So
I don't know. It's not really a good idea, but I'm
look
okay.
at
Okay,
you.
wait. Now I need another card somehow. I need to
Well,
move.
Wait.
You
Oh, I need
play
to
what
move.
movement?
Okay.
What movement did you play? The 3 or the 5?
I played this one, the 5.
Okay, so you can move up to 5.
Up
And that's
to
going to give you
5.
your other card.
Right. I think I will.
I hate these wild. I hate these ones that have a 1 speed on them. And I keep picking them up, so.
I guess I will just move
Figure.
one of my 5. I will move to here.
No worries, Paul.
Take
And
this
welcome.
card,
Thanks for joining us.
Take this card, and then I have a complete stack of 1, 2, 3.
Look at that. I don't have to worry about that spot anymore.
Well, I guess, was that first player as well? Was that first player?
That was second player. You
That
know
was-
what,
You're
you know what
second
happens with last player, right? I'm just kidding. That was last player advantage. You know, the middle kid never gets anything. People should account for that in their design a little bit better. The middle kid never gets anything.
Okay, so here we go. Watch this.
I don't want
Show
to
me
watch.
how.
I'm gonna play this 5 right here, and I'm gonna place it. It says you may insert airships to the. Oh, frack.
The left or the right of that thing?
Of that
This
station.
port.
Yes.
Yep. So, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to insert it right here. I'm going to move my computer just like this. And then this says switch with any stack, right? So I'm going to go like this. All right.
There you
Right.
go.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I get to move 5 out here. A stack that matches that color. Okay. That doesn't get me anything. I can move up to 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That doesn't help much. All right. So we're just gonna go. Do I have a? There's another.
The other cool thing about this is just trying to stay organized.
3,
Once
4,
you get organized, not that I'm
5.
organized, but
Missing
Right.
yellow.
Right. If you
even
have
even
it,
trying to stay organized is
right. If you have
interesting.
Is
a
hard.
set already and you're like, oh, I've got everything matched, but then you have to switch.
It says you may immediately, so I'm not going to, but I will do this. And take that.
It's very puzzly. I like it.
And
Good
then
puzzle.
I think
And then what?
that's it. Your turn. That's what?
I'm gonna play this one down here, which allows me to switch to the blue airship.
Yep.
And I'm going to so when is this trigger?
During the Tycoon phase, which is right now.
So we
Okay.
just did Skyport phase.
So
then I can move another stack
You have
1 and 2
one,
spaces. I
2.
have 2.
Yep. Yep, you have 2, so
I
you
may
can
move.
do that
I
upgrade.
may switch any 2 other stacks. Oh, do I lose the first one? I like
Yes.
the move better than the switch. That sucks. I would rather have the first ability, just so you know. Let me switch 2 other stacks. Well, guess I'll do that. And then I get 1 movement again. I just keep getting these 1 movements.
Do you have all 3?
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
Nope. Okay. Your turn, babe.
Okay, thank you.
It's all good, Paul. I didn't think you were ghosting me. You're a busy man. That was somebody was trying to call me on my phone, so I told him, "Hey, dude, I'm live." And so he jumped on the live and explained what he was
Sorry.
doing. Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to place this here, but then I have to move it 3 places. So 1, 2, 3.
Yep. And then it's not.
It's not. It's
No.
red.
Yep.
That's what I'm doing. Okay, so then that gives me 4 movement, up to 4 movement. I think I want to move to here.
Okay. Do you want to take the station or do you want to take the card?
If I take the station, I only have 1 card. And I
You
thought
put
we
it
were-
in your hand
No.
with
It
that.
becomes part of
becomes
your
a
hand.
card.
So you will have 2 cards in your hand. You'll have
So
the
if I
station.
take the station, I get the station and the card.
No,
Nope, this goes in
you'll
your
just
hand.
take the station,
Oh, and
and
then
it
later
becomes
you
your
play it.
yeah. You always have at the beginning of your turn 2
Got
things
it,
to
2
play
things. Okay, I'll take the station.
to choose from. Yep. There you
Oh,
go.
that still didn't work. I'm not smart. I had that thought, but it didn't work. Oh well.
That's okay. Not right now. It goes
Oh,
into your
it goes
hand.
in my hand.
So
Well,
you
then
have to
maybe I-
choose to play that on the arrival phase. So you're done.
I don't know about this.
2 to 3 spaces. So I think what we'll do is switch with a don't want to do that. All right, so I will place this here, and I can move it 2 to 3 spaces. So that's going to be 1, 2, and it'll just join that stack. And then
She doesn't sound convinced.
I think you
then
guys are
that
going to
gives
be
me
1,000 times better than me.
spots. I'm going to
But I'm
go
okay.
1, 2, 3. And I think I'm going to choose immediately draw one. Okay. And I'm going to choose to take the supplier. And the supplier says immediately draw one card from the top of the airship deck. So what the supplier does is it raises your hand.
When you play it down.
No, when you immediately when you take it.
You
So from
should
then
tell us
on, you
these
can-
rules.
So from then on, you
That's
get
fine.
3
I
in your
just
hand?
realized that.
Oh.
Huh?
So from then on, you get 3 in your hand.
Because now I have 3 things. He just came into my hand, and
As
then
a
it says
supplier.
immediately draw one card from the top of the deck.
Okay.
So
Are we sure that's not when you play it down?
I'll double check, or Chad will tell us.
All right.
But I did ask that question. Actually, he mentioned it. So.
All right. Well, I'm gonna play this one down, and it's gonna swap with a purple.
The supplier triggers automatically one time when you add it, effectively giving you one more to your hand size. That's
When
what
you-
he said.
Cool.
I would say that's adding it down here. Adding it where, sir?
Effectively giving you one more to your hand size. Yeah, I guess that would happen in between, wouldn't it? Because it would happen in between, the guy it just triggers once, and so it adds when you do it. So yeah,
Does a stack count as
shuffle
your
this back in.
ports also?
Does the what?
A stack.
I'm gonna-
If you're switching with any stack, does your Skyports count as a stack?
I don't know. That's a good idea.
So you grab one card now, then later you will still pick up a card on your movement phase, which will put that third card in your hand. So going forward, you will start and end with 3 cards.
Cool.
So you grab
So-
it now? Is that what you just said?
Yes. So I
Go
just
ahead.
put it back in, so I'll just grab a different one.
Interesting.
Okay.
What, baby?
When you can switch with any stack, do your Skyports count as stacks or only
No.
the airships?
Only the airships.
I'm absolutely screwed right now. I'm like, I can't play anything. Like it's all good. But I shouldn't have picked this up. I thought I was reversing the colors.
Oh, okay.
So now I'm like, well,
Oh, okay.
cool.
No.
No.
I thought maybe it flips. but-
Nope.
Okay, it's your turn.
My turn? Or her
Me,
turn?
me,
Her
me.
turn? Okay.
Okay, I'm going to place this here and switch with any stack and go like this to switch, and then this compounds.
Mhm.
And then that allows me to go up to 4. Yeah, no, it goes up to 5 because it was this one I played. Switch with any stack. I played the yellow. I switched it with the red. Right. So
Yeah, it was this one.
or it was
Was
the
it?
orange.
Whatever.
No, but it wasn't this one. It
Nope.
was one of these two, so it's 5.
Yep.
Okay, up to 5. Well, what are the benefits? I guess I will just go 1. I do not have a complete set, but I will take the card. Yeah. Thank you.
All
My
right, you're
turn.
up, Sam.
My turn. I don't like that.
I have another question.
What's up?
If I have a card that says switch with an airship or an airship, different colors,
With the
does
orange
that
or red.
imply a stack though?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, whenever this stack is an
It's
airship.
connected.
Okay, it's all
It's
one.
connected,
Okay,
yeah.
got it. Thank you.
Let's see. I need to move one. Okay. Ensure to the left of this. Okay. Didn't follow the rules. All right. So I'm going to play this one right here, and then I'm going to swip. Then I'm going to switch with a yellow or a blue airship. So I'm just going to do that again. So I keep those guys in the right place. Boom. Then he's a 2. So I'll go 1, 2, and I'm just going to take this wild.
I don't have any of my colors lined up.
I'll move over.
I think no. I just said I
Well,
don't have any of my colors.
I only
lined
have 2 of them lined up.
up. None.
So
All
it's
right,
like,
I'll put this
none
here,
of
then
mine are
move
gonna line
3,
up.
1, 2, 3.
uh-huh.
And I'm gonna move 4. And what I need to do is move. See.
Am I the only one that's played wild?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's only been the one so far.
Oh, and I played a yellow, so I can actually swap 2 stacks. Switch 2 stacks. Blue sucks.
Love when you play games because as a newbie, I would not have backed this game, but now I will definitely be backing it. Thanks so much for playing, Karen says. You are welcome, Karen.
That's awesome, Karen.
You're up, boss.
Okay. I'm gonna play my green, which allows me to switch with an orange or a red, so I can switch these. And then it allows me to move up to 2.
Yep.
So I think I'm gonna move 1 here.
Okay. You take that yellow, or you can take a Tycoon.
You guys are getting like tons of stuff with the Tycoons, so I think I will try to take a Tycoon, but I don't know which one.
Okay, well, look and just see what you have. You've got a
compasses.
lot of these. You've got 2 compasses. So if you take this lady, you'll immediately be able to switch any 2 other stacks during the Tycoon phase. And if you get 1 more, you'll also be able to score 2 points. But that goes into your hand. Yeah, you'll also be able to score 2 points for every compass that you have in here.
So, okay.
Yeah.
But now I have no cards to play. So I
Yes,
have
you
to
do.
play
You
one
have
of these.
2
This is count as a card. This
Yes, it
counts as
does.
a Tycoon. Oh, okay.
stations and Tycoons and airships.
I don't think I'm
cards.
as cards, just 2
Got it.
items.
Yeah,
Right.
2 items in your hand. Yep. I think I am going to add this supplier there. He allows me to move up to 5. We'll go 1, 2, 3. And I'll take this card, but I may immediately move a stack that matches this color up to 1 to 2 spaces. So I'll go 1, 2, and put these right here.
You good?
Yep.
Okay, I need to play this one down here. Lets me switch with a purple. And then movement is 2. I'm just going to go 1. I'm going to take this card and this disc because I have all the colors.
You got it? You got that 9-pointer?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right, babe, you're up.
Thanks.
Bushman foresees solo variant in the future. Question. That's probably for you, Chad, from Eric Bushman.
If there's a solo variant,
Is there a solo variant?
Okay.
There are some things they're working on and ironing out. Yeah, what are you doing, baby?
I guess I'm going to play a Tycoon.
Okay. Just, yep.
Nope, she's good. Don't
She's good right there.
Don't move her. We're good.
So what she's doing is she adds another star. So this card right here is actually worth 3 points. That column is worth 3 points to you. But if you get this card over here, it'll be worth 6 points. So, all right.
Okay, so
and
that's
then
my
that
move.
allows you to
Lets me
move one.
So I will go one.
Okay, so you can
immediately
take this
move
card
a blue stack if you
and
want.
you can immediately move a blue stack one space if you
space.
wish.
That doesn't help me.
Let me see.
That's my other card, but it doesn't.
Yeah. Well,
Help me.
yeah. Okay.
So I will take this.
And when does the merge happen? At the end of the movement?
Yes.
These merge together?
Yes, that's correct. At the end of the movement.
Not so cool. Not so cool, not so cool. I wasn't talking about that kind of cool.
I know. I'm like, we're going to be hanging out here over the summer in this room because this room's really chilly.
I like it. It's the coolest room in the house.
It is.
And I like it.
I'm like, it's going to be a hot summer, so maybe we'll be hanging out here.
Makes me want to hibernate.
Right?
Hibernate.
I want my blankie. Like, I'm ready for a blanket over here. Oh, puppy.
What color are you? You're green?
Me? Yes, sir. Way over here.
You going?
Oh, is it my turn? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No,
That is my fault. All right,
Is
so
it his turn?
Yes.
I'm going to place this here, and I have to move it 3 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, and it joins this right here. And it allows me to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will take this card, and it allows me to move a stack that matches the purple color 1 to 2 spaces. So I'll go 1 space here, and it joins.
Yep. All right, well, I'm going to put it here and move these two, switch these 2 stacks, and then let them stack up. How's that?
Yes.
And then you took the card I wanted, though, just so you know.
Yes. Yeah.
Stop trying to make the things.
No, I want to make. Oh, I can't do it because it doesn't.
See it down at the bottom.
What things?
I'll
And
show
there's
you.
like graphics.
Watch.
Watch this great. It'll go.
Yeah.
And then wait. It didn't
Come
do it.
on, it doesn't do it. No.
What's he doing?
It makes like random graphics appear behind
I can go
us.
like this. Does it do that?
Not
Move a green
today.
stack. I don't want to move a green stack. I'm just going to take that one.
Man.
Okay, so it's my turn.
Yep.
No worky
I'm gonna play
worky.
here, and it allows me to move 1 space, so it goes here. And it gives me 2 movement.
A color merge can happen twice. Once after you do your balloon ability. Then again, you have the potential after you do an optional Tycoon ability movement.
Sure.
So yeah.
So it allows me to move 2.
It's just important if it happens after the balloon ability or before the balloon ability.
I don't know.
But it can happen twice though.
Huh?
It's
Yeah, it
after
doesn't matter. I'm just the balloon portion, the placement
Two.
portion.
Yeah.
That's the
I'm gonna go here
important.
for two.
That's the important. If it has to happen before or after.
Mm-hmm.
If it happens
Yeah,
immediately when it's possible.
No, it's when they talk about stacking in the Skyport phase, and it says the active player, blah 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 blah. If at the end of the card's movement there are 2 adjacent cards of matching color.
Yep. I was just saying that's an important
No,
distinction.
Distinction.
Important,
Correct.
distinction.
Okay, I went there. I moved.
You did all your stuff?
Yep.
I think so. Because we don't get these again.
No.
No, you can only get them once. Yep.
Greedy?
No.
Much?
Greedy
She's
much?
just trying to get more than 3 points in the whole game.
All right.
Right now, I'm getting these 5 points, and that's it.
Man, I got too many things I need to do.
I know, right? And it's
That
coming
thing's
up.
coming up right there.
It's
So-
coming up.
Yep, and like 3 cards.
Yep.
This is
So-
your last turn, actually.
Yep.
I think I'm going to go here, and I'm going to move this 1 space because I can move it up to 2, 1 to 2. So I'm going to move that right there like that. That allows me to move my dude twice, or up to twice rather. Yeah, it doesn't really help me much.
No, it
I
doesn't.
never
got
got, I never got any yellows.
I never got any purples.
But I can move 2 up to 2. So I either get, oh wow, look at that. I don't have a yellow airship, so that doesn't actually happen.
You only have like 1 more turn.
That has 2 stars on it
I
though,
think this is
dude.
his last turn.
This is my last turn?
I think so. Not the
Not
game,
the
the game,
spoil,
but you're gonna get 1. I'm gonna get 1, and she's gonna go.
No, but after we get the blue card.
He said once the blue card
yeah.
flips, that's the end.
Yep. Game end trigger. Once this card is drawn, discard it and finish the round so that all players have
This is it.
Yep.
Last turn.
Yep. Oh, let me turn that over. Okay. So this is my, so I did that, and this is going to be my last thing.
Yep. You're not supposed to see that card. You're not supposed to
I
know
know,
that.
but-
So you have at least 3 turns left, Sam.
Right,
Go
you
ahead.
have 3 turns.
It just happened to be poking out.
Right. So I'm going to go, well, I probably would go 1, 2, and take this.
Yep.
Because it has 2 stars on it. I would do that.
All right. Look at that. That one has 2 stars on it, too.
Well, go get it.
I might, but I'm going to put this one here first. Let it click down here. It moves 1 space. Then it clicks down
Triggering
there.
a merge before movement would be too easy, Chad says.
Well, it would also be detrimental in certain purposes, I think. But yes, you're right. I understand that.
Oh, camera. Yep, stupid.
Not supposed
But anyways,
to
that lets me move 2 so that I can get this little chip because I need it. And I'll take that.
So I'm done. I don't even need to look at my cards
statement.
anymore.
She's going to pick that one up, right? And it's going to go, and we're going to finish the round, which is going to be the
Which
end
is
of
going
her
to be
turn.
the end of her turn. Yep.
So yeah, we're both done.
So, that's interesting. I think we only one of us took an extra station.
I wanted to station
I did,
this
but I
turn,
can't
but I
play-
didn't have
I've
time to
had-
play it.
Yeah.
I've had it in my hand for.
But I think
5
that's why
rounds.
it ended on her being last, because I think if
Won't matter. It's always going to end on. Oh, I don't know how many cards you count on top.
it's 7 cards deep, and I don't know, the number of cards that are on top of that are determined by the number of players
Sure.
in the thing.
But we also
so-
took these and everything else, so that all plays
Yeah,
into it.
yeah,
Not
it
just
all-
the station.
not just the
I'll just play
station.
Here, and it says I can switch with the purple or yellow. It doesn't do me anything, so I'll just switch.
Okay.
That's it.
Yep.
I got 0 points on anything.
Oh,
Like literally.
'Cause you
these
can't
were
get that
reversed.
inside.
Nope.
No.
So 0, 0, 0.
No.
I got
It's
2.
not 0. It's not 0 because the number of stars.
And I
Remember.
have 1 star.
okay.
So, there you go.
And then you would draw a card.
Yes, I would draw a card. It
So
would
that's
draw
just
from-
discarded.
And there you go. Oh wait, you don't draw that
You
card.
know,
Yeah.
I mean,
It wouldn't even actually.
Well, I mean, she
She has to pick up a card.
does have to pick up a card.
So that's
right?
why.
Yes.
You would have to pick that up.
And
This
that
would go
goes
there.
Where I'd have to
discards, and then
move?
that comes
wouldn't
over.
I have to move though?
Oh, I didn't even move.
No,
Yeah,
because
you'd
I
have
did
to move
this.
and draw a card.
Okay, so
Like
this was
normal.
here.
Mm-hmm.
I will just go here. And I will draw.
There you go.
Yep.
Finish your turn. That's it.
And that's the end of the round. And then game end triggers. So we'll go here. So basically all we do is we go column by column.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
add up your points by column. So like
Oh,
for example,
that's it. All it is, just column by column.
yep, that's
they
exactly.
co-
And then special
Do
abilities.
columns next to that aren't next to stations still have a possibility of scoring?
Yeah. Yeah, each column is a stack. So for example,
Even if
this
it
one
doesn't
right
have
here.
a station.
Yeah.
Okay.
But here's the
But it
thing,
has to have a
if it
star.
doesn't have a star in there,
Right.
More
Then
nothing.
we were
then
zero.
it doesn't get anything. So for example,
Okay.
this column right here, nothing.
Sure. Fair.
This one right here, I have one card and I have one star, but it matches, so these stars counts as
Sure.
well. So that's one. It's 3 points here,
Mm-hmm.
and then this one allows me to score 3 points for each icon in my hand at the end of the game. Oh crap! Well, I did that wrong. So that's only 3 points. I thought it was adjacent. So far 3, 6. This one gives me 1, 2, 3 times 4, so that's 12.
So 18 total.
Yep. And this one doesn't give me anything because it doesn't match, so I can't use these. This one gives me 4 because I can use these because it matches.
So
And
22.
this guy gives me 2 points for each icon adjacent to this. That's 2, 4, 6.
Oh, adjacent to it.
Yeah, adjacent to this
Oh.
one. That's why, see, these two are very similar, but they're slightly different.
Gotcha.
And then this is 0 as well.
So 28.
There you go.
Okay.
I'll keep track of yours since you kept track of mine.
I got
You can probably
He's
do
got
it though.
math.
3
He's
times
mathy.
3, so that's 9. This one is 3 times 2, so that's 6, 15.
Okay, so 9 plus 6.
This one is 2 points for each compass. 1, 2. So that's 20 points total. That's 4 more points.
4 more points, you're up to, now it's 19.
What? 9 plus 6 plus 4. Yeah, good
19.
points. 19.
See?
And then 3 times 2 is 6. So 25. And then 1 more. 26. Plus these. Right?
Plus how many? How many more?
1 more.
1 more? Yeah, so 26,
26.
correct, yeah.
Plus 12.
Plus 12. Oh, I didn't get this.
Yeah, it's 38.
So you had 38, I had 28 plus 7, so 35. Okay.
I have none. I have 3.
3
4.
plus, plus
3 points. So
7.
7. Yep.
7 plus 5.
7 plus 5. Yep. 12 plus however many
Yeah,
compasses you
no,
might have.
1, 2,
1, 2,
3,
3,
4.
4.
3, 4.
8 more.
8 more, so 20 altogether? Because she had
No,
12
I had
with this?
12 plus 8. Yeah, 20. Yep.
20. So 20, 35, 38.
Surprising.
20, 35, 38.
Quite a puzzle.
Nice.
It's quick. It can be really quick.
It's a very fast game.
It
Yep.
is. Not bad at all. I don't think there was any...
Switch your camera angle.
Yeah, we will. Boom. I don't think we did anything wrong.
What did Sean say? Ask-
Chad's,
check the chat.
Chad's here. So I guess Chad was watching, so he'll tell us if we did anything wrong. He would have
I
said
think
something.
we did pretty close.
I think we did
it looked
everything
right.
correct
Yep.
as far as that's concerned. I mean, we still lost, though. You won, but we still lost because the example has 45 points scored. So
Oh, I see. Let me see that, dude.
You
The
still-
inventor.
Yep, the inventor. Immediately, and then the supplier says immediately draw 1 card from this top of the airship deck and then score 3 points for each icon in your hand at the end of the game. I thought it was, again, the same as the inventor.
This dude looks super powerful.
This guy?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Because you can insert. That would have been helpful
Yeah,
for me.
because you can insert.
I literally
I mean,
got
just
stuck
for the
with
points
this.
wise.
Yeah.
I couldn't put anything
different
anywhere.
placement portion. That's pretty. I mean, I'm not saying. I think they look super.
I thought
so
these were all pretty. I stayed away from them, but I thought they were. I wanted to see how these did. And if I'd have done him better, I probably would have scored more points because it's 3 per.
In your hand.
In my hand, yeah.
possible
If
3
I would have played
cards.
him right, I would have
Yeah.
been more. But I think you getting both of these was
Well, getting this one for sure. I mean, that
mean,
was
you-
only 3 points.
that was only but that's
You got 7 points out of the same thing. So.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I didn't get that. I didn't get any of those, and I didn't get any yellows. That's the only card I was missing. If I would have just got a yellow down, I would have been able to get 7 more points. So,
Or do you lacking purple?
lacking purple.
But you definitely have to work towards that. This one. That one's more lucky. Whatever you just pick up and put down
Yeah.
in a timely fashion. Because I didn't pick up any of those little pie shapes until I was around and a half again.
Any of these
so-
things?
No, that
Oh,
little shape there.
that's a ticket. Yeah.
Oh, the ticket.
Tickets.
Yeah, it looks like
compasses
tickets.
and cargo.
Yep, very cool.
Tickets, compasses, and cargo.
I like the art style. Like you said, BioShock. We need to have some
I missed how your hand increased to 3. It was
mechanical
the
baddies.
suppliers. It was the supplier Tycoon. When you take him, you immediately draw 1 card from the top of the airship deck, which in effect means that now you have a hand of 3 instead of just 2. So that's what the supplier does.
Yeah, and I had the option of putting down the supplier or putting down the green. And the green gave me
More points.
an extra 3,
Yeah, I got 9 points of it.
4, 5 points.
Yep.
This one would have given me just an extra 4 points. So
Because of the extra star.
because it would have added here and here and here.
Yep,
and
yep,
here.
yep.
1 more star.
See, 3, 4.
One more turn, I'd have done them both. See,
Yeah.
but
That's 4 times 2. That would have been 8 points. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 times 2 over that. That would have been 8 and 8, 16.
I know instead of 12,
Oh, okay.
they would have given me 4 more points. Yep.
What is it? What does it do? What did you have in your hand though?
Oh yeah, it had given me 3 more points for my hand. So
Yeah,
technically,
that would have been the better.
it would have been the better. Yep.
Well, that's that. Karen, one of the Tycoons provide that ability. Yep, that's true. Icons in hand is good with the increased hand size.
Yep.
1, but you have to try to time it right at the end of the game, which is the tough part. That is correct. Yep. All seemed right, he said. So there you have it.
Thanks, Chad.
Nice.
Let's see. How long we do? What, hour and 15 minutes
Nice.
with
too bad.
teaching?
With teach Chad.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, this is under an hour game. This
Yep.
is probably
45
when
minutes?
you're good at it. Friggin' 30 minutes.
Yeah. Yep.
30 to 40 probably.
I get it.
Yep.
I get it. It actually says 20 minutes on the box.
Once you're just motoring through it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I could see that too.
you can have turns go in like freaking 20 seconds.
Yep. Understood. Understood. All right. Well, we're going to get on out of here.
Cheers. Thanks for the game to play.
Absolutely. Thank you, Chad, for sending us the prototype
Yeah.
Keeping us in line.
and for keeping us in line. That is
cool.
absolutely correct. Thank
Everybody
you
else,
very
go
much.
check out the Kickstarter. Cause
Yes.
Check it out.
Check it out because this is only one of 4 games that they have available on their Kickstarter right now. So,
All right, Chad,
and-
which one's the best of the 4?
oh,
Can't
making the
answer
publisher ask that kind of
You
question.
can't answer that. He's going to say the package deal. when
No,
you get
he's
all
going to
four.
say, I like all 4 of them equally the
He's
same.
going to say
He's
the
a
best
liar.
one is the Kickstarter where you get to buy all 4.
All of them, yeah.
Fair. That's
We did.
almost fair.
He says, don't forget to thumbs up the video, everybody. Absolutely correct. Thank you
Cheers.
for playing and everyone for watching. Chad, are you going to answer our question?
He's not
He's
going to
not
answer.
going to answer that.
Don't answer
He's
the question
gonna,
until
Don't
you're
after
going to be
the Kickstarter.
diplomatic about it? I think you're going to be diplomatic about it.
You say the answer is you should look at our Kickstarter where you can get 4 games.
Once the Kickstarter's done, Chad, you just jump into this.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the question about which game is best.
That's right. Once the Kickstarter's done and everybody's locked in, you say, sorry, suckers.
Yeah.
Oh, I am so grateful.
I'm sorry, Senator. I have no recollection of that question.
Yep, fair.
That's funny.
Very cool.
No worries. We're going to get on out of here. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you guys and gals on the flip side.
Bye.
Take care.
See you later. I like the art. I wouldn't want to live in that building. On the pedestal. On the top of the tower.
There was one.
In my Eiffel Tower building house.
That one has like a platform though. See, that one's nice. This one
That's
has
a
like
landing.
yeah, this one has like a high landing.
Yeah.